Clear.
All right, loud and clear?
Loud and clear. I've seen enough of your videos, I feel like I'm with a celebrity, like I Yeah, sometimes I have to explain to people what a Cygnet is, but some people know that it's a young swan.
All right, we're going to do a run up here. We've got the 750 Cruzer with the UL Power 350. Okay. We're running up to 1600. Check each ignition. Turn it to right. Little drop. Both. Left. Both. Rolls clear and free. We're turning on the fullest tank. Doors locked secure. Seat belts. Yep. We're just letting the oil temperature get up to the green.
Yeah, so I was wondering, I figured it was going to take a while to get that.
It won't take long. Well, the reason it won't take very long, the UL Power has an oil cooler, but then they have a thermostat that it will open up at 185 degrees, I believe. So then it'll allow the oil to go to the cooler, so it'll warm up a lot quicker.
Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah.
Plus, it was in a 80 or 75 degree heated hangar.
On the big panel that you have, that hinge panel,
right? The UL Power, or the Super Duty.
That only in the Super Duty, the
yes,
unit panel.
Okay. But you could put it in either one.
Because I saw on that your throttle's kind of like on a bar that comes out.
Right. Because I don't have anything, no instrument panel. So yeah, so we have you can kind of say it's a remote throttle or something.
Okay. So you could put that on the other side too, duals.
Yep, you can. You can do dual, sure.
I like the center stick for training.
I do too, yeah. And you can change the height or whatever. You can customize it if you need to. It fits me perfectly, but if there's a little bit, if you want it taller, whatever, it'd be easy to, make it a little taller stick. I like it. I do like the center stick better than the dual sticks in lots of different ways.
I never flown a stick. Every plane I've had is yoke.
Okay. Okay, you'll like it. It seems like it's more intuitive, and then it's a more direct link. It just feels the response is a little bit quicker.
Hey, Mexico traffic, Memo 750 Zulu Whiskey is going to be departing 24, be a top departure for a local flight from Mexico.
Okay, well, he's in the power. He's back to stick. Get the nose up. And now just let it fly right on off. Little crosswind like you were saying earlier.
Yeah, that was less than 500 feet, probably. Yeah. The roll is 375, the takeoff roll? Okay.
Turn my head on set on here. There we go. Now it sounds better. Yeah, and I didn't horse it off. I just did a gradual takeoff.
You could have done more aggressive?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You can, the Cruzer's an excellent aircraft because it has a great cruise speed, between 115, 125, depends on prop and engine combination. And then you can set it up for short field and takeoff, and it would be almost just as good as a STOL aircraft. This one we have it set up more for a cross-country type. I have several customers putting in you know, putting the bigger wheels and tires on the Cruzer.
I suppose you only lose a little bit of knots on the massive wheel pants.
Right.
All right, well, those of you watching us, all potential members of Aero Cygnet, this is Wayne Dehn. Roger's taking me up here to look at the Super Cruzer.
Hey guys.
Thinking about building this for our association. We're a non-profit association with our goal of putting
State traffic, that's 1236 Quebec, downwind 27, state traffic.
So our goal is to educate, aviate, and elevate young people. So the idea is that we have our own flight simulator at our clubhouse already, so we can reward children with flights in the flight simulator, ground school. So we're working with like Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, some other clubs in the area of Fort Collins, Colorado. So they can offer kids the opportunity to get involved in aviation through our nonprofit association. So we want to take it to the step that we actually can get many kids in their light sport pilot license. Like a lot of people don't know, Roger, that kids that have like juvenile diabetes or HDAD, they might not qualify for their medical, for the third class medical. Where with the light sport, we can get them involved in aviation without having to go to the FAA for a letter of deviation. So that's why we want to concentrate on light sport to get people involved in aviation. And then hopefully from there we'll work with other flight schools if they want to go on to their private pilots or their commercial or instrument rating. But the idea is let's get these kids who can't get involved in aviation, one, because they might not qualify medically, or two, they can't afford it. You know, a lot of people don't want to get into aviation because they think you can't afford it.
Right.
So we're going to start looking forward to building the kit. You know, some of the advantages of experimental over certified aircraft is certainly gives us the opportunity to do some training and get into some aircraft and do some of our own work. We also want to be able to, you know, we're doing the rudder workshop, which is great, learning how to build the rudder.
36 Quebec, final 27, state check.
Right, and they'll really appreciate and enjoy building hands-on. It's not the flying, but the building too.
Right. I think that'll be the opportunity for electeds who might not decide to fly, but, you know, encourage them to maybe become a mechanic, aircraft mechanic. There's such a shortage, and there's such a shortage of air traffic controllers too. Right. So the whole program we're trying to do is get more kids involved in aviation through our nonprofit group, and I think your Zenith Cruzer is going to be a good opportunity and a good plane for that group. So we're looking for one, a high wing plane. We're looking for tricycle gear because we don't have to teach kids riding the tail dragger right away. It's a little bit more difficult. Something that's slow and slow, but the Cruzer actually does what, about 118?
Miles an hour, yes.
Okay, as opposed to the Stoll, which
90 to 100.
90. Well, I think that if your advice and Sebastian's advice was to look at the Cruzer for what we're looking for.
So what do you think so far, your first impression? Visibility, everything?
Now the visibility is so much better. I mean, I learned in a 170 tail dragger and a rocket jeep. Right. Obviously taxiing was one of the worst things trying to do in a tail dragger. But then, yeah, trying to get that tail up so you can see over the cowling. And as a kid, my biggest thing was, you know, could I even reach the pedals? And then by that time, could I even see over? So no, the visibility in this is outstanding. Good day to fly also. It's not too smooth.
Right. Well, would you like to try it? Go ahead and put your hand on the the Y stick.
Okay.
And you can rest your feet on the rudders and just, it's your control.
My plane. All right.
And, you know, it's experimental. Everything's very light, very responsive, which is nice.
When one turns, is it a lot of rudder, little rudder? How much?
Just a little rudder. I'll kind of relax my feet.
Feel it. Okay.
Yeah, you're doing fine. And typically the 750 Cruzer, the nose is down a few degrees in level flight, so you're doing just right.
Got it trimmed out pretty good.
Flight freeze about 10 miles to the southwest, transitioning northeastbound at 2,200 feet.
Where is trim on this?
I've got it right here, sorry.
Okay.
I was thinking I was in the Super Duty, was right down there, but it's always right by my...
Where the trim wheel was, yeah.
I got the flaps and I got the trim switch right there.
So yeah, the other difference is I noticed there's so much visibility over there. Used to, when the Cessna 172 used to taken my cowling and put it on the horizon.
Right.
Here you got a lot of space in between.
Yeah, it's way up there.
But it almost feels like I'm used to feeling, oh, okay, I'm diving, but I'm not really. We're
Right.
still, my altimeter is, where's my altimeter? Right there?
We're 2200.
Okay. Boy, it's very responsive. It doesn't take much, does it?
No. Well, you started the rudder workshop today at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And, today, right now, it's I'd say it's about 3 o'clock. How far along are you on the
I
rudder?
am ready to start final riveting.
Okay, and how's it going so far?
It's great. Calvin's been fantastic. You've been helpful. Sebastian,
Message.
the other people. The other thing is doing it in a workshop with other
Not
people.
available.
We're helping each other.
Right.
So,
Oh, I guess we're going to have to navigate our own now. I've never had no GPS position source. Huh.
and that's picking it up off the radio. It's not off the ground, right? As far
Right,
as
right. I
GPS.
got an antenna, so yeah.
All right, your aircraft.
Okay, I've got it. Well, the rudder workshop, it's a good hands-on, you know, get your feet wet, you can learn the drawings, learn the parts, and the basic, you know, if you can build the rudder, you can build the wings, build the fuselage, and put it all together.
Yeah, the instructions for those of you who are thinking about doing this, it's, you know, you can be nervous coming here and thinking, okay, am I going to be able to do this? It's very simple. It really is. And the matching drill holes and the matching, that really makes a difference. It's amazing how fast it can come together because everything fits together. You can't really even make a mistake, really, because
Right.
of the fact that it's all matched drilling.
Right.
And is that relatively new, something you've been doing for years?
We've been doing the matched holes since probably about 2012, and we started off the 750 Cruzer as a matched hole kit. And we're adding always more and more to the kit, meaning finished holes to the correct size, so the customer, all he's doing is acting as an assembly, not manufacturing the parts.
Well, one of the reasons we wanted to look at it experimental is so that we can actually do some of the work on the plane itself, whereas certified, you know, got to get an AP to do everything.
Right.
I think our students will really get a kick out of, you know, doing some of the manufacturing, you know, learning how to work with sheet metal, understanding how to put the thing together correctly.
Right.
Hey, Mexico, traffic, Spermo 750 Zulu Whiskey is going to left downwind for runway 24 Mexico.
Yeah, we'll just enter the pattern and enter base to final and do a nice smooth landing. We'll try.
Caution.
We've got the UL Power 350i, which is 118 horse. We've got the Cinch prop. We've got a little bit of Dynon Garmin in here. Nice smooth aircraft.
Have toe brakes or heel brakes?
Toe brakes. We've got dual.
Well, that's good for training. Yeah.
And Mexico traffic, Spermo turning left base for 24 Mexico.
Our pre-landing checklist is good.
Yeah, everybody on the videos talks about the visibility. I mean, looking straight down with these doors, it's just unbelievable how much more you can see. And then over the cantilever, over the wings, on a turn, how you can see over the top of the wings, the visibility is outstanding.
And we'll lower the flaps here. Our GPS came back. Maybe have a loose wire or something, I don't know.
That's cold.
Yeah,
blame
we'll blame it
on
on
the cold.
That's one thing, you hate to start tearing everything apart and create more of a problem.
And Mexico traffic, Spermo is on short final Mexico.
And we got a little bit of crosswind today. Sun off that snow, I should have worn my sunglasses.
I'm glad I grabbed mine. That's for that reason. So you also have a grass strip you can run on the grass here too.
Yes, it's on 1836 we do. And just a little bit of right rudder and aileron. There we go. Just maintain the center line and center line.
Reese did good. Well,
And
short,
squinty my
that's a
eyes.
short landing, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I didn't even push it to
No,
the
you didn't even.
Well, good. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you can convince your kids to start building some kind of a project.
Oh, I don't think that's going to be hard. The kids always want to get involved. It's getting the parents to
Right.
pony up donations to. But we're thinking about doing it in a 7-day build like you guys did at the EAA.
Okay.
So try and get a lot of volunteers and have it available at the Claremore County Fair. People come by and see it.
Okay.
They have visibility out there watching, build an airplane. And so
Yeah, that'd be nice.
that's what we're thinking, is try and get as many people involved.
Right.
And be able to see what's going on. Learning that today at the rudder workshop really helps for me to be able to go back and say, yes, this is not going to be difficult. Not like having to put together a cloth plane and worry about dope and then
Right. Yeah, because you can build this airplane, in a cold hangar and not have to worry about the conditions, the heat or the cool or anything.
That's a good point, yeah. No, there must, how many people you got here today as far as doing the rudder workshop?
We have 11 rudders being built.
Yeah. And is that normal? It seems like a larger group than I've seen.
It is. Typically, 6 to 8.
Yeah.
Sometimes we start out more and a few cancellations, but yeah, this is a nice large group.
And you've got people from Florida here and people from Alaska, so
Yeah.
we're all ends of the spectrum here today. So everybody's been great to work with, helping each other out.
Colorado.
Yeah, with me being in Fort Collins, Colorado, we're kind of in the center here.
Yeah.
But there's people I met this morning at breakfast from California, from Lafayette, California, a couple gentlemen. So some of them are even taking their planes home today, their kits, right?
Yes, we got a few customers picking up their projects here in the rudder workshop.
I didn't need much convincing, but this, it does it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Rod, appreciate it very much.